Hey guys, and welcome to a very realistic evening routine. So I finished work at 4 o'clock and came home to a very excited dog, and I usually like to take her for a walk straight away, otherwise she will not leave me alone. And it's also nice for me to get out into nature, stretch my legs, because I have been sitting at a desk all day. I'm very lucky. We live in very short walking distance to the beach. The weather wasn't great, but it's still really beautiful to just get out and go for a walk. On the way home, I stopped into our little grocery store and just picked up some extra bits for dinner. I then hopped straight into the shower and just got all clean, ready to start my skincare. So when it comes to my evening skincare routine, sorry if it echoes in here and the lighting, it's just the ensuite, so it is what it is. Basically, I'm trying to keep my skincare as minimal as possible and use the least amount of products because I've been breaking out a fair bit. So my two main concerns are breaking out and aging. So I'm just trying to stick to the least amount of product but kind of target those two areas. To ensure that all of my makeup is 100% removed, I'm using a cleansing balm after the shower. One, it makes my skin feel really moisturized, but two, I know that it is like the final step to make sure I've cleared out all my pores because I don't want to wake up in the morning with another breakout. So I just use I've mentioned this before, but it's just the LMS Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. This one's a really nice one and it smells really good as well. So I'm just going to use that. I'm then going to use as my serum this Pollination Skin. This is a clearing gel and I think you can use it on spots, but I use it all over my face because for me personally, I don't know where the next spot is going to pop up. And it does say that you can use it all over your face. So I've been going in with this all over as like my serum. And it does help. It definitely is clearing and it's making my skin look more kind of glowy in the mornings and less pigmentation. So I'm absolutely loving that. And then this is just the Skin Doctor's Overnight Glow. This is the best for anti-aging. It has all of the active ingredients that you've ever heard of, all in this little jar, and it's quite moisturizing. It does sting a little bit when you put it on, but that's when you know it's working. So none of these are sponsored, by the way. This is just literally what I'm using. But guys, get this. You can get it from Chemist Warehouse or Priceline. It's a bit cheaper at Chemist Warehouse. That is what I'm using. Oh, and then I obviously just use my Laneige lip sleeping mask on my lips. And then at night time, I like to finish it off with this Calm roll-on. It's like an essential oil roll-on and it really does make you kind of get into that evening cozy mood. And it's raining outside at the moment, so tonight is just the perfect night for a very cozy evening routine. So I'm just pouring myself some soda water. We love soda water in this house. We really need to get some more gas for our soda stream. But on tonight's menu, we're just having some easy sushi. This is the best way to do sushi because it tastes exactly the same, but it's way less trouble. If you are someone who loves sushi, but you're a little bit scared to give it a go yourself, I promise you, just getting all the ingredients that you would like, making some rice, and cutting up sushi, like the seaweed, into squares and just piling everything on is the easiest way to do it. Another thing that is just a really easy but small lifestyle change is to set the dining table each night for dinner. It does not take long, especially when there's only two of you, and it really encourages us to communicate with each other rather than watching the TV or being on our phone. Now it's time to clean up the kitchen. I'm just unpacking the dishwasher and repacking it, and I find that doing this at night is a game changer. There is nothing worse than waking up in the morning and making your coffee in a messy kitchen. Another thing I love to do after wiping all the benches down and packing the dishwasher is filling up the sink with boiling hot water and adding a capful of my favourite Zoflora. It changes each night, it really depends on the scent that I want. And then I also leave my sponges and Scrub Daddy in the sink overnight because the Zoflora is a disinfectant. Now it's time to make a tea and wind down for the night. So this little home office area that I have set up, it is my favorite part of the house now because it is my space and it's just somewhere where I can just come in, relax and work on things that bring me joy. It's only 7:30, so I'm thinking I might spend probably the next half an hour in here just hanging out. I wish I had a little more time, but when I'm filming like an evening routine, everything just takes a little bit longer. So usually I would probably be in here by about 6:30 of a night, and that's when I can just sort of wind down and spend time doing things that I want to do. So I've just made myself an Earl Grey tea, and Ryan and I have been drinking a lot of tea lately, and I think it's because we're trying not to do dessert at nights. Every now and then is fine, but just not every night, and I find that a tea is all I need. And guys, I have no candles. I was like, oh, I'll come in here, I'll light a candle, which I usually like to do. All of my candles are burnt out now, so that's exciting. I think I do have some Christmas candles, but it's a little bit too early, so I definitely need to buy a couple more for my office space. So before I get into doing some computer stuff, I wanted to show you some things that I've been sent because I love them all and I wanted to share it with you. So the first thing is, this is a little box here. It's just like a old Gucci box, but it's where I like to keep things that, say, any skincare that I want to review or need to create any content with. I usually put everything into this little box, so it kind of reminds me, and it's right there on my desk. So right now in my little content box, shall I say, so I have these 3 supplements that were sent to me from the brand called Swish. And yeah, they offered to send me their Super Green powder, their Beauty Buzz collagen coffee, and their gut fiber cleansing powder. And I was like, oh my god, yes, because I really want to focus a little more on, I don't really take many supplements or anything. I take Glosso, which is like hair, skin and nails, but that's it. So I thought these would be really good and that I can incorporate into like my smoothies and stuff. So anyway, they sent me these. I've actually been using them, so is Ryan, and we're almost through the green one already, but yeah, we absolutely love them, so it's going to be very easy for me to review these. I've just got them sitting in the box on my desk ready to review and create some content. The other things I was sent were some beautiful pieces from the brand called Grey Cove. Again, they reached out on Instagram. I took a look at their website, took a look at their Instagram, and it was right up my alley. It's basically sustainable slow fashion label, and they do all like linen, 100% linen clothing. So they offered to send me 3 pieces, and I chose I wanted like a maxi dress for work, that way I could wear it with boots and stuff. And they had this one, it's kind of like this nice greeny brown color, and it's just like a maxi. The sleeves are kind of, it looks really nice on, like on the model it looked really good, so I want to try that. And the other way I was thinking of wearing it is completely unbuttoned with like a tank top or even a long sleeve underneath and jeans, and it's kind of like a vest, you know those vest coat things? Anyway, because it is so hot here all the time, things like this are great because you can kind of get away with layering, so that way you can do something different with your style, but it's also not hot. The next one is this beautiful blue shirt. I've wanted one of these for so long, so when I saw on their website that they had this, I was like, yep, that's the one I want. I think it's called like the boyfriend shirt or something, but I absolutely love this blue color at the moment, and I wore it to work the other day, tucked into black jeans, and it looked so good, and it looks really nice over bikinis, and I think it'll just be really good in summer. So absolutely love this. Guys, the quality is so good. Even the you know when like all the tags and everything are nice? Yeah, when the package arrived, the packaging, the tags, everything was just so beautiful, and when I was ironing it, it's so thick and good quality. So absolutely love that. I might even, if I could get a long sleeve, they just didn't have my size, but that in white would be so good, and in black as well. Like, I just want it all. But because they didn't have the long sleeve, I chose the short sleeve because I thought it is coming into summer, so the linen short sleeve shirt would be really good. I'm not sure if I will ever use this little cuff. Like, it has the option of using this little cuff detail. I'm thinking I probably won't use that, and I might even unpick that button and just have it as like a white linen shirt, because it's absolutely beautiful. Again, really good quality, and I'll just tuck that into denim shorts, or, you know, throw it over bikinis or anything like that. So I thought they were really nice. Guys, I'm getting such beautiful brands reaching out, which is just like, they're not, you know, big brands or really well-known brands, but it's really good quality, beautiful stuff. And I just feel like, if you want to send me something, like I have some coming up, and I just can't believe they want to send me something. But anyway, I'm not gonna say no. And then the last thing I wanted to show you was some things from Logitech. So basically, Logitech have this new Anywhere range. This is from Logitech, and I actually chose white because I got black to kind of go with my laptop. But once I set everything up, I was like, oh, white would look really sleek and nice. And I saw on Pinterest when they have white setups, it looks so good. This is the keyboard. It's like heavy. It's solid as. It's thin, but it's quite heavy. That's when you know it's good quality. So that is the keyboard. So beautiful. You know what? I think maybe you charge these rather than batteries. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to set up my new mouse and keyboard, get everything on my desk really organized, and then I'll probably spend like 15 to 20 minutes on my computer checking emails, replying to any comments or anything you guys may have left. And I'll also start planning out my day tomorrow and potentially the rest of the week. And lately I have been playing the Bridgerton playlist on repeat. It is so beautiful. It keeps me so focused, and I just love that whole playlist. I'm just going to put that on in the background and just enjoy setting up my new things. Okay, so that was easy. I just had to connect them by Bluetooth, so that's so good, because before I had to have this big adapter kind of hanging out for USBs and stuff for my other mouse and keyboard. So this one's really nice, really sleek, and yeah, it just connects by Bluetooth. So super happy with that, and I do like the look of the white with a white desk. So last time I put a question box on my Instagram to say like, what content would you guys like to see? What videos would you like to see? Someone asked if I could film my planning. So how I plan for my day, what I use, like my agenda and stuff. Now I have a Louis Vuitton agenda, like either the MM or even the GM size on my wish list. Now I can never find them at a really cheap price, or the price that I'm willing to pay, but I don't really want to go and get any other brand or anything, because I just know me, and until I have exactly the one that I want, I won't be satisfied. So in the meantime, I'm happy to use my $7 Kmart agenda, but I'll show you in a moment how I'm planning. You can kind of see that it's a little bit, I've got things kind of everywhere, and if I had an agenda where I can have my own refills, which I used to have, you can have a section customized for absolutely everything that you want. If you guys know of anywhere selling them, or if you have one that you're willing to sell, let me know, but that is on my wish list. But in the meantime, I am just using my 22-23 Kmart planner, and then this here is actually my content planner for blogging, YouTube, Instagram. So if I had my own planner, I could keep all of this information together, but right now they're across two. This is more my day-to-day kind of personal life, like appointments, work, just stuff like that, reminders of events that are on. And then this is purely for the by Shannon Reynolds kind of stuff. So my camera decided to die right as I was about to film the outro, but I promised you guys that the moment I do get a Louis Vuitton agenda, I will be filming a video all about it and how I like to plan my days, my weeks, and my content, set goals, everything like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this evening routine, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks guys.